to my channel. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, put the bell button on for more notifications. As soon as I press record, here come the Thomas the Train. It's real ghetto. Do y'all mind? Hi and welcome to my channel where I do commentary, I do reviews, I do comedy, I do music, I do it all. Why? Because it's my channel and I can do what I want. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, put the bell button on for more notifications. See what, who need more. This chick right here. Share this video with your neighbors, share this video with your pastor, with your landlord, share this video, okay, with your PO officer. Speaking of PO officers, we will be talking about Gypsy Rose. I know on the video that I did almost 2 weeks ago, you guys, some of you guys were in the comments reading me to filth. That's okay, I still got my edges under this hat. Y'all were dragging me a little passive aggressively. You guys were kind of dragging me, saying that I need to do my research, saying that I need to do this, I need to look up this, do that. Wow. I have a lot of things. First, I want to start by commenting on some of the comments. And then I want to dive deeper into this Gypsy Rose because it was a lot that I stumbled on, and also a whole new episode of Life After Lockup. Gypsy Rose Life After Lockup. We have to talk about that episode, that one episode that aired like after I did my last video. I actually had to write down some notes. I said, because baby, I'm not gonna forget. I'm not gonna forget. You guys had your foot on in my ass, and I'm not gonna forget. So a few things that I want to touch on as far as some of the comments that some of you guys made. Let's talk about it though, right? So you guys, some of the comments were Ryan. Let's talk about Ryan a little bit. As we all know, she is allegedly pregnant. Some family members though, word on the street is some family members though are even questioning if the pregnancy is real or not. I'm just going to say I wouldn't be surprised if it's not real given Gypsy Rose's history. That I had called Ryan controlling, and it was definitely giving vibes of her mother. Am I saying that Ryan is a bad guy because I called him controlling? No, I'm not calling him a monster. I'm not calling him a criminal or anything like that. I need you to understand that two things can be right at the same time in this situation. Two things can be right at the same time. Was Gypsy using Ryan? Yes, absolutely. Using his resources, using his address. Yes, I do feel like she was using him. I absolutely do. I feel like she's using a couple of people in this situation, as she has done throughout this whole ordeal. You guys were saying that Ryan was controlling because he knew that she still had feelings for her ex, and Ryan was also very much so controlling because he knew that she was taking advantage of him. And I'm gonna have to park that minivan and let y'all know you cannot control someone. You cannot be controlling. You cannot control your partner's going and coming, all because you are trying to get them to stop having feelings for their ex. How about just leave them? How about when you see disturbing signs, you just leave? You cannot control people. That's really not how this works. Do I feel like Ryan is a mean guy? No. Do I think he's very much so corny? Yes. Do I think he had a lot of controlling ways and it really displayed low self-esteem? Absolutely. Two things can be right at the same time. But no, you do not get to control your partner because they have feelings for their ex. That's just a red flag and a sign that you need to leave. And a lot of people in several comment sections, oh, Ryan dodged a bullet. Did he? Now, if this is his child, did he really dodge the bullet? I don't know about that. Now, I've been doing my research research and looking through the videos, a lot of people in the comment section has been telling me different people to look up. I've been looking at the videos of Without a Crystal Ball, and she actually was friends with Christy, Gypsy Rose stepmother. I have a few words. Now, I like the YouTubers' videos. I really do, and it was definitely given like a different perspective and a lot of inside information that I was not privy to. So shout out to y'all for telling me all the different YouTubers to look at. I always like looking at different YouTubers anyway, but basically to give me a little bit more information on what's going on. So let's talk about a few other comments. Some of the other comments was talking about Nick. Once again, going back to two things can be right at the same time. Was Nick off a little bit? Yes. So a lot of people are saying, a lot of people are speculating. I know Without a Crystal Ball had said that some of Dee Dee's, Gypsy Rose's mother's family, a few of the family members were saying that Gypsy offed her mother herself and that the mother was kind of deceased before Nick even got there. I don't know the particulars with that. I'm sure everybody has their opinion. We could kind of only go off of documents, the documentary, and basically what some of the family is saying. We were not there. We were not present. Was Nick a little bit off? Yes. Did Gypsy take advantage of Nick? Absolutely. Absolutely, she took advantage of that man. Did he participate in the unaliving of her mother? According to court documents, he did. But according to what they are saying, he participated in that. She orchestrated it, and he participated in it. This is my thing with two things can be right at the same time. He should not have participated in unaliving of her mother. He is 110% wrong. So the fact that you guys are making Nick and Dee Dee out to be victims, yes, there are victims of Gypsy's manipulating ways that she absolutely learned from her mother, and I will not backtrack or pussy pot walk backwards on that one. She had to have learned it from somewhere, and she absolutely learned it from her mother. According to the documentary, it had said that Dee Dee was trying to unalive her stepmother. Christy, you better watch out, girl. We're going to talk about the stepmother in a little bit, and I'm going to touch on the topic, is Gypsy Rose a narcissist? I'm going to sit here and ask y'all that question throughout this entire damn video. Is she a damn narcissist? Is really giving narcissism? Okay, I don't necessarily take back what I said in the other video, but I would like to elaborate and add some meat and potatoes in the meal I prepared for y'all. So, let's talk about the episode that aired. All of a sudden, Ken comes into town. I just want to go on record and say Rod, Gypsy's father, I like him, but like I said in my other video, I need him to be more present. I like him, but I think Rod has a type. I'm side-eyeing Christy, the stepmother, a whole lot. So when people were on TikTok, people were on YouTube basically saying that the mother might have feelings for Ken, and as to why she was involved in the breakup between Gypsy and Ryan. First of all, she had no business doing that. Second of all, Rod definitely has a type. Because Christy's obsession, as it appears to me, her obsession with Gypsy is really, really weird to watch. I personally think her relationship with Ken has always been weird as fuck. We watched her jump on Ken as soon as Ken came to town. She's like, oh, you smell good. Oh, I got a haircut. Oh, at least the dog misses me. It was really given that she really likes Ken.
Hey, you. Oh. Good to see you.
You too.
Get Parker real quick.
Yeah, get Parker. I want Parker.
Hey, buddy.
Come on out, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Who's that?
Parker.
Parker. He's like, where's Jazz? What you doing?
Who loves me? Yeah, Parker loves me.
He missed you.
Yeah,
Hey, Christy.
you get along?
I like your hair. It's good.
Thank you.
You smell good?
Oh, thanks.
I like him, but I think Rod has a type. I'm side-eyeing Christy, the stepmother, a whole lot. So when people were on TikTok, people were on YouTube basically saying that the mother might have feelings for Ken, and as to why she was involved in the breakup between Gypsy and Ryan. First of all, she had no business doing that. Second of all, Rod definitely has a type, because Christy's obsession, as it appears to me, her obsession with Gypsy is really, really weird to watch. As I've said before, and I will say it again, and I will continue to say it, why is she famous? And I really side-eyed this stepmother. It's giving money hungry. It's giving, since Gypsy is famous, I want to be in the limelight. She's doing red carpets with her. She's really involved head on in with her getting back with Ken. It's just really, really, really too much. It's just way too much. Way too much. Why does she have a PR team? A PR team that's clearly not working in her favor, because allegedly Gypsy Rose is in another content creator's comments, subbing this content creator who I'm not going to say her name because she gets a lot of threats already. She is a Munchausen syndrome by proxy advocate. She actually had one of her legs cut off, her, you know, her mom, when she was a kid. She has been talking about Munchausen syndrome way before Gypsy Rose has come out of prison. She has even felt like, and the only reason why, you guys can go on TikTok and look it up, the only reason why I am not saying her name or putting up her picture is because I don't want her to get harassed. She has been harassed a lot, even according to her, by Gypsy Rose. She has been harassed because I guess Gypsy Rose felt, being a manipulator, a master manipulator, she felt as though she should be the only one that's a victim of Munchausen syndrome. And instead of Gypsy being a true advocate and saying, hey, I hate what I did to my mom, I hate what I did, I want to turn a new leaf, she wants to be the only quote-unquote victim on social media. So she's going around bullying people in other people's comments, basically shaming them, talking bad about them to other content creators, all because she does not want this woman to go viral. This woman has gone viral, telling her stories, releasing her documents, answering questions to people that have had concerns, truly being an advocate for other people that have gone through the same thing. And Gypsy does not like that her stepmother is in this lady's comments, harassing this lady. And one thing the stepmother will do is windmill for Gypsy Rose. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Where the fuck is this PR team y'all got? Where's this PR team that she's paying so much money for every month? Where's the PR team? Is the PR team the stepmother? Like, that's a serious question. Is the PR team the stepmama? This is no shade and this is no disrespect. Ma'am, you gotta get a job. Your job is not to be in people's comment section. You are not an influencer. You are not a content creator. Not saying that you have to be in people's comment sections, but defending her. Are you her manager? Are you a part of the PR team? What the fuck is really going on? And for you guys to harass this woman is really low, and it's really trifling, and it's just really not right. Like, at all. It ain't right. So it goes back to what I said. Is Gypsy Rose a narcissist? Now listen, look at her. I'm no psychiatrist, psychiatrist or psychologist to be diagnosing anybody. This video is for entertainment purposes, so I don't need money, and I ain't got no damn money if anybody try to sue me. Okay? Anybody try to sue me? I ain't got it. I ain't got it. I might have it, but I ain't got it for you. Okay? Is Gypsy Rose a narcissist? I'm not authorized to diagnose her, but from my good eye, it's really giving narcissism. It's really giving, I'm going to use the cutesy little voice to manipulate. She's manipulating both of those men. She's manipulating people online. It's, as I said, I really don't understand why she's famous. But then again, you think about what really was she supposed to do for a living. Then she turned around and had the nerve to say online that she would work with children and be an advocate at the children's hospital. This is no shade. No tea, no shade. I don't need you around nobody's damn kids. But then it's like, what would you be doing? It's like, okay, what would you really be doing for a living? You can work at the local Starbucks. People would recognize you. It's just like, what would she really be doing for a living? And then it's just like, according to sources, it's just like the stepmother now wants her to get a job. But it's just like, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you could work at somebody's call center, girl. I don't know. But stay away from them damn people at the hospital. Before you start pulling everybody's plug and start doing devious shit, stay away from them kids. Stay away from people at hospitals. Stay away from people at nursing homes. Baby, I don't know what she would be able to do. But I know being famous, being an influencer, being a content creator is a hell no. It's a no. I do like the fact that on her show, the stepsister is the only voice of reason to really call her mother out and really call Gypsy out. And even in one scene, the mother is fighting with Mia. Like Chrissy is fighting with Mia. And it's just like, once again, Gypsy is in the middle of nonsense. And she acts like she's so innocent when she is always in the middle or concocting up a little plan and then scurrying away as if she did not create this ball of fire. Narcissism. Narcissism, y'all. Narcissism. I'm sorry. It's just so very narcissistic. Why are you playing games with people? Why are you playing mental games, emotional games? You telling Ryan you love him and then hopping on a TikTok live with Ken and telling him that you love him and all of this stuff. Why are you playing these emotional and mental mind games? And the fact that I had heard that she's fighting with Christy now, is just like, Christy, you done opened up a can of worms. I hope Gypsy doesn't do something so drastic as what she did to her mother. She doesn't do it to someone else and ends up back in jail. This is really weird. As I said in my first video, and I'm going to always say, this shit is weird. Now, did Gypsy suffer at the hands of her mother? According to documents, according to, you know, public documents, yes. Okay, she was a victim of Munchausen syndrome by proxy. Yes, that's what they are saying. A lot of people are saying, no, it's not true. It never happened. I could only go by what I saw, what I heard, whatever the case may be. Yes, she is. But coming out of jail and putting yourself back to potentially go back into jail, you have not learned your lesson. And a lot of people saying, you know, she's controlling, she's narcissistic. She used, I know this video might be all over the place, right? She tricked the public. Like when she was in the wheelchair, even though she didn't really need to be, she tricked the public. She was manipulating the public, and it wasn't her mother. I need people to understand. Gypsy was in that wheelchair long before she was a grown-up, long before she did what she did. She was a minor, and her mother was using the Make-A-Wish Foundation and all of that. Why are we acting like an underage child? Now, I'm not saying she was underage when she did what she did, because she was a full-grown woman and very much so aware when she did what she did to Nick and when she did what she did to her mother. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about when the schemes, the lying, the scamming, and the conniving manipulation and narcissistic behavior took place. Her mother was stealing from those Make-A-Wish people. Her mother was making sure she got chemo treatment and did not have cancer. Her mother was putting her in that wheelchair. Why are we acting like she was born a grown woman, able to understand what manipulation and how to manipulate the system? This was clearly taught to her. By whom? Let's find another paw print, because that's the second clue. Let's use our Blue's Clues thinking caps here. We are trying to make it seem like she was always manipulating the system. A little child, a small underage child, does not know it, that isn't self-aware, does not know how to manipulate the system, does not know how to manipulate people out of resources, out of money, out of the limelight, spotlight. A small individual child does not know how to manipulate TMZ and Good Morning America. Now being a grown woman, now being an adult, when you become self-aware, that's something completely different. But let's stop making it seem like even as a small child that was not self-aware, she was doing this to herself. She was not doing this to herself. Her mother was full and able-bodied and taking care of Gypsy and orchestrating all of that and teaching her how to fake it, to get resources out of people, to get the sympathy card. So we have to stop saying that. Now her being full-ass grown woman who is 110% in the wrong now today as we speak with these situations around her. I don't understand how you out of jail in less than a year and you are in more shit than I've been in throughout my whole life. I don't understand that. She has to now we have to understand that Gypsy has to now take responsibility for her actions. She is a grown woman, and just because we hear that soft, sweet, little kind voice, she knows how to turn it on and she knows how to turn it off. We still have to look through that and look. That's why I say two things can be right at the same time. We have to look past her being a victim. Okay? We have to look past that to see what she is doing is very manipulative. What she's doing is very conniving. And she is going to hurt a lot of people in the process. If it's not physically, God forbid, it will be emotionally and mentally, because she knows how to play the game. It's a disgusting game. A game that we probably would never participate in, but she knows how to play the game. All in all, I'm just going to be honest, this probably will be my last video. I know the last episode of her show, the way it ended just was kind of like, you could tell they're gearing up for the welcoming of the baby, Gypsy, or whatever they're going to call the damn baby. I don't even think she is mentally, emotionally prepared to have a baby. It's none of my business. What people do with their uterus, that's on you. If there is a baby even in there, is it gas or is it a baby? Does she need to poop or is it a baby? And that's no disrespect. Do we really know the truth? A lot of people, we've been fed so many lies. The consumers, the people watching, the people on Beyonce's internet have been fed so many lies. I don't know if she coming or going. And I'm just going to be 110% honest with you. I don't even know what the hell going on. Okay, and there's so much manipulation and so many narcissistic gaslighting. It's so many damn flying monkeys. Look up that word. It's so much going on. I don't even believe what the hell I'm saying half the damn time on this subject. But anyway, like, share, subscribe. Keep the bell button on for more notifications. Now listen, if they continue with this series, I might talk about it again. But for the most part, I don't think I want to. This is very weird. And it starts to get really dark and twisted, especially after those photos were released. And a lot of people were surprised. A lot of people was disgusted. A lot of people no longer were fans of hers once they seen the pictures. And I just want to ask y'all, what were y'all expecting to see when you saw those gruesome pictures? It was someone that got stabbed. Someone that got unalived. What the hell was y'all expecting to see her sitting up in the chair knitting? They offed her. It's going to be gruesome. I expected to see gruesome photos. If we can't handle photos like that, let's not dive in and look at photos like that. Especially if we can't stomach that. Don't do it because the internet is doing it. Anyway, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell button for more notifications. Don't forget to share this video. And if I'm forgetting a lot of things, so be it. If there are other YouTubers that cover it, that is the joy about being amongst other YouTubers that are talking about the same subject. We all have a different perspective. Some might have amazing resources. Some might even be talking directly to the family. I even heard that Christy and Gypsy be doing that, making sure they're hitting up certain YouTubers and bloggers and stuff. Anyway, you can always watch other YouTubers to get other information, and that's okay. Don't forget to share this video. I'm out. I gotta go. Bye.
Denver's World Hair Care line, an all-natural hair and skincare line. We have amazing apple-cider tea tree root rinse for dandruff, all natural with all natural ingredients, and most importantly, affordable for you, your spouse, and even the kids. We also have the amazing papaya body oil, and baby, it smells amazing. Don't forget to head over to denverworldhaircare.com. Use promo code WINNING for 20% off to see all the amazing goodies.